We're going to start in an extended child's pose. So you're going to start at the back of your space. The big toes are touching. You're going to bring your knees as wide as the edges of your mat. If you need to go any wider or any shallower, that's totally an option. Start to reach the arms forward and surrender the heart down towards the earth. Forehead meets the mat. Press your sit bones back towards your heels. Fidget as much as you have to get super, super comfortable. And then allow yourself to totally arrive into this space, into the four corners of your mat. Remember that this is a space of no judgment, no comparison. You are exactly where you're supposed to be. Take this practice at your own pace, modified as much as you need to. And if not, if you want to add anything, that is always an option as well. Start to bring the awareness into your body. Just notice. Just a moment to notice. And if you're just joining us now, big toes are touching at the back of the space, knees as wide as the edges of the mat. And then surrendering the arms forward into an extended child's pose. We're bringing the awareness into our physical space first. And just start to notice your hands. Start to notice the space just underneath your knees. Notice your breath. And see if you can start to invite some mindful breathing into the practice. So just deep inhales and exhales in through the nose and out through the nose. And again, if you're just joining us now, big toes to touch at the back of the space, knees as wide as the edges of the mat, surrendering the heart forward into an extended child's pose. We're going to start with an excerpt by one of my favorite meditation authors. Her name is Beattie. And today's coinciding meditation for May 12th says, discover inspiration points. Sometimes we become so caught up in the daily grind that we forget how much beauty and inspiration our world offers. We forget about the power of inspiration. My favorite inspiration point in Colorado is a small stand next to the Royal Gorge Bridge, the highest suspension bridge in the world. The stand overlooks the gorge, offering a magnificent overview of canyons, mountains, peaks, and plains. In Bryce Canyon, the place called Inspiration Point overlooks massive canyons. From vantage point, you can see the delicately shaped spirals in the orange iron color, so prominent, surrounded by the lighter sandstone and sulfur peaks. What inspires you? Discover inspiration points, those high places of the spirit from which you can see more. You can see clearly, see more beautifully. Spend time taking in a grander view of life. See how calming and inspiring it is. See how you return to life with vigor, enthusiasm, and passion. Visit places that invigorate your soul, help you see the larger picture. Find places in your home, in your community, in your state. Look for that place in yourself, that sacred inspiration point within you, where your soul and heart see the larger picture, where you and your ideas come to life, where you make the connection between your soul and the world around you. Seek the power of inspiration. Inspiration points abound. Open up, look around. When you seek inspiration, it will come to you. We're just going to take 3 more final breaths in this powerful extended child's pose, starting to engage into your Ujjayi pranayama if it's a part of the practice. Inhales and exhales through the nose. At any point throughout the practice you find yourself retaining heat, know that an open mouth exhale will be there for you. Take one more big breath in. Exhale, let it out. Slowly start to shift forward into a neutral tabletop position. The shoulders stack right on top of your wrist. The hips stack right on top of the knees. Let's start nice and easy, opening into the spine. Inhale, breath drops the belly, offer the heart forward, look up. Exhale, presses into the hands, dome the upper back, tuck the chin in towards the chest, head-tail connection. Inhale, breath drops the belly, gazes up, squeezes the scapulas. Exhale, tuck the chin in, nice and slow, breath to movement. Take 2 more on your own breath, on your own timing. The inhale opens up into cow. The exhale presses back into cat. 1 more just like that. Exhale presses away. Come back into a neutral tabletop position and then just sway the hips side to side. I like to call this wagging the tail. It's such a nice opener for your hips, for your wrists, for your shoulders. And then come back into a neutral tabletop position. We're going to take bird dog. So right leg behind you, presses back, left arm forward. I'll repeat that again. Right leg behind you, left arm forward. Start with a big breath in through the nose, lengthen the arm and the leg forward and back. As you exhale, knee to elbow, contract, bird dog. Inhale, forward and back, nice and slow. Exhale, contract, hollow that belly. 1 more time like that, forward and back. Exhale, hollow, hold it here. 3, make contact, knee to elbow. 2, last one, extend, arm forward and back. You're gonna release only the leg, so the knee drops down towards the ground. You're gonna extend the left arm towards the sky, press into your right arm. Exhale, thread the needle, drop, shoulder, cheek, ear down towards the ground. For some of you, this will be enough. Stay right here. For some of you, you might start to walk the right arm forward towards the front of your space. Take a big breath in and a big breath out. Feel the opening happening across your thoracic spine. Big breath in and a big breath out. The last little variation here, see if you can shift the weight onto your right knee and start to press your left leg back. You can keep the toes tucked, or if you're feeling nice and strong, start to lift the leg off the ground. You're not here long. 3, belly in towards the spine, core is working. 2, last one, slowly release the left knee down towards the ground. Right hand comes to your face, press into it. Extend the left arm towards the sky. And then neutral tabletop position. You're gonna kick left leg behind you this time. Right arm forward. I'll repeat that again. Right arm forward, left leg behind you. Take a big breath in. Exhale, knee to elbow, bird dog. Forward and back, nice and slow. Exhale, connect, controlled. Last time, just like that. Forward and back, extend. And exhale, bring it in. Hold it. 3, 2, 1. Extend arm and leg, forward and back. Release. Left knee down towards the ground. Inhale your right arm towards the sky. Full breath in. Exhale, thread the needle. Drop. Shoulder, cheek, ear down towards the ground. Nice and slow. You might stay here. You might start to walk the left arm forward. Stay here and breathe. Exhale. Try to really extend those arms. Left arm forward, right arm towards the left side. Big breath in. Big breath out. Last little balance challenge. Shift the weight onto your left knee and then start to kick your right leg behind you. You might keep the toes tucked. You might lift them off the ground. You have 3, 2, mind over matter. Last one, release the knee down towards the ground. Adjust. Left hand next to your face. Press into it. Right arm towards the sky. Sweet release. Hand down towards the ground. Tuck your toes and then nice and slow spine undulate all the way down into downward facing dog. Go ahead and walk your dog here. Pedal out your feet. Sway your hips side to side. Whatever your knee goes. toes. Spread your finger pads nice and wide. Take a nice wide stance. The hands are about shoulder width distance. Feet are about hip width distance. 2 more breaths here. Last big breath in. Exhale, settle into your downward facing dog. Always okay to have a generous bend into your knees. Walk your hands towards your feet. Back of the mat, ragdoll pose. Belly on top of the thighs. Crown of the head hangs forward. Interlace. Opposite grip to opposite elbow creases, and then just sway side to side. Shift the weight into the knife edges of your feet, into your toes, back into your heels, swaying, creating tiny figure eights. Take your last breath here, in through the nose. Exhale, surrender forward. Release the hands onto the ground. Left hand plants underneath your left shoulder. Bend into your left knee, straighten the right. Right arm towards the sky, just a little twist. And then exhale, forward fold, switch sides. Right hand plants, right knee bends. Left leg straightens, left arm towards the sky. Big breath in. And then exhale, switch sides, just like that. Plant the left, bend the left, straighten the right knee, right arm towards the sky. Inhale. Exhale, deep forward bend. Switch sides last time. Plant the right, bend the right knee, straighten the left. Left arm towards the sky. Inhale with me. And then exhale, forward fold. Plant both hands onto the ground. Walk it forward into your high plank. Shoulders stack right on top of your wrist. Your hips are in line with the spine. Pull the belly in. Everything is engaged. We're just holding for time. My eyes are on the clock. Mind over matter. Stay with it. Can you find a daily point of inspiration throughout your own personal practice? What inspires you to keep going? Stay with it. Maybe it's your breath. Maybe it's the sweat. Maybe it's the challenge. Inhale in through the nose. As you exhale, you're going to bend the elbows back all the way down onto the belly, nice and slow. When you make it there, untuck your toes, finger pads on the outsides of your mat, on the same line as your shoulders. Inhale, rolling cobra, press into your finger pads, look up. Exhale, tap down. Nice and slow. Inhale, peel up. Let it take the entire breath. Exhale, tap down. One more time, just like that. Inhale, peel up, rolling cobra. Gorgeous. Tap that forehead right back down. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders, elbows point up. You're going to press into your up dog. Just an opportunity to open into your hips, into your shoulders, your wrists. You can look right, you can look left. And then when you're ready, tuck your toes, send the hips back. Downward facing dog. Inhale, gaze forward towards your hands. Bottom of the exhale, step into the center of the space. Half lift, flat back, palms onto your shin bones. Exhale, deep forward bend. Grab the back of the legs, forehead to shin bones. Hold, 5. Hold for 4, 3, 2, 1. Release the back of your legs, reverse one dive with the flat back all the way up into extended mountain. Hands in through heart center, Samasthiti. Go ahead and close off your eyes. Start to feel the groundingness happening in your feet, in your body, in your breath, in your mind. Remember that this practice is intuitive. It works with you. So if there's anything that you need from this practice, an intention, a mantra, a way of feeling at the end of this, set that intention right here, right now. In through the nose. Release it out into the universe. Open mouth, exhale. One more like that, big breath in. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Seal your lips. Inhale, breath through the nose. Ujjayi all the way out. Blink your eyes open. Reach the arms up towards the sky. Extended mountains pose. We're going to work with a cactus upper body variation. So you're going to look up towards your hands. Big breath in. Exhale, bend the elbows, cactus the arm, and then just take a gentle back bend. Inhale, reach high. 2 more times like that. Exhale, pull the elbows, back bend. One more. Inhale, look up. Exhale, bend those elbows. Good. Send those arms up towards the sky, and then exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, flat back, palms onto your shin bones. Exhale, plant the palms, step or hop back. Inhale, breath. Exhale, chaturanga, tricep push-up. Up dog when you feel ready, or cobra. Tuck your toes, nice and slow. Downward facing dog. One more time, sun A. Inhale, gaze forward. Bottom of the exhale, step or hop, center of the space. Half lift, palms to shin bones, flat back. Exhale, deep forward bend. Forehead to shin bones, hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release the back of the legs, reverse one dive with a flat back all the way up. As you exhale, hands into Samasthiti. Let's keep going. Arms overhead, big breath in. Exhale, cactus the upper body. Just one time. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, deep forward bend. Half lift, flat back, gaze forward. Move through your own vinyasa. Plant your palms, step or hop back. Tricep push-up, cobra or up dog. Send your hips back. Downward facing dog. Take 3 breaths. When you get there, down dog. Take your time. Keep igniting that breath. 2 more inhales. Exhale out. 1 big breath in through your nose. And then exhale out. You're going to send your right leg towards the sky. Full breath in. As you exhale, stack your hips. Scorpion tail. Bend that right knee. Allow for the right heel to press down towards your left glute. Try to keep your shoulders squared. Breathe here. See if you can lift your right knee just a little bit higher. And then 2 big knee circles, one direction. Opening into that hip joint, go ahead and reverse, activating all that synovial fluid, so amazing for your joints. When you're done, kick your right leg high, full breath in. As you exhale, tap right knee, right tricep, shift forward and hold. 3, 2, 1, send it back, nice and slow. Knee to nose, tiger, hold. 3, 2, 1. Send it back, slow and steady. Right to left, twist. 3, 2, 1. Right leg towards the sky, big breath in. As you exhale, step the foot in between your palms, low lunge. Take your time. If you have to move that foot forward, totally fine. The left hand should be planted underneath the left shoulder. Lift the right arm towards the sky. Big arm circles, this time opening into our shoulder joint. Nice team, go ahead and reverse these big circles. Good, right arm towards the sky, take a full breath in. We're gonna go onto the knife edge of both feet. I'm gonna take this transition slow. The knife edge of your feet, if you look down at your feet, the pinky toe side edge is the flattest part. That's the knife edge. So we're gonna rotate open towards the right side. You're on both knife edge of your feet, and then you're gonna drop the hips low. I'm gonna repeat that same thing. You're in a low lunge twist, right arm towards the sky. Start to rotate towards the right side, drop the hips. Totally fine if you don't get it this first time, it's a little bit awkward. We're gonna do that transition one last time. Right arm towards the sky. Open, open towards the right side. Knife edge of the feet. Drop the hips low. Send your right arm behind. And then slowly start to come back into your low lunge. Drop your back knee. Your toes should be tucked. Both arms overhead. Go ahead and bend and straighten into your modified Anjaneyasana. Soften your shoulders. Roll out your wrists if you have to. And then when you're had enough, you're going to settle. Look up towards your hands, big breath in. As you exhale, cactus the upper body. 2 more like that. Inhale, look up. Exhale, cactus. Last time, inhale, look up. Exhale, cactus. Send those arms towards the sky and then release them right back down towards the ground. Your toes are already tucked. All you're gonna do is lift the back knee. Your palms should be planted underneath your shoulders. Send your right leg back. 3-legged downward facing dog. As you exhale, step it through. Low lunge again. This is gonna set up your base. Rotate your back toes, 45-degree angle, so they're just facing to the corner. Warrior 1 when you're ready. Bend and straighten into this knee. And then bring the hands onto your hips. Square the hips. You're pulling right hip back, left hip forward. If you had 2 flashlights, they would light up our way. Arms up towards the sky. Big breath in. Exhale, settle into your warrior 1. Inhale, breath. Exhale, settle. Look up towards your hands, big breath in. Exhale, go ahead and cactus that upper body, opening into the shoulders. Look up, inhale. 2 more times, slow exhale. Don't forget about the bend in the front knee. Reach up, exhale, release. Good, slowly forward fold down towards the ground. Plant the palms. Rotate your back foot. Rotate your back foot into a warrior 2 stance. When you're ready, open up. Front heel, back arch align. You're in a beautiful bend on the front right knee. When you're ready, arms forward and back. Big breath in. Settle into your warrior. Stay here, inhale. Stay for the exhale. Straighten your front leg. Send your arms up towards the sky. Allow them to connect. Exhale, settle down. 1 more time like that. Straighten the front leg, reach up. Exhale, warrior 2. Reach forward with the right arm and then settle. Right forearm on top of your right knee. Reach the left bicep by the left ear. Stay here, breathe. Supported, extended side angle. Lots of strength today, lots of willingness, lots of focus. Inhale in, exhale out. Last one here, stay with me. Inhale, exhale. Stay for 1 more big inhale breath. As you exhale, dance the arms down and back, reverse your warrior, keep the bend into the front knee, and then slowly straighten the front leg. Keep dancing those arms down and back. Reverse triangle, different than the first variation. When you're ready, star pose, heels in, toes out. You're facing the left side of your space. As you exhale, goalpost the upper body, just like we've been doing. Bend into your knees, and then just sway side to side. Just sort of a goddess variation here. Keep opening into those hips. When you've had enough, come back into stillness. We're going to do that breath to movement. Inhale, straighten the legs, star pose. Exhale, goddess, goalpost the upper body. 1 more time like that. Inhale, look up. Exhale, goalpost. Stay here for 3 breaths. See if you can bend those knees just a little bit more. Inhale in. Exhale, surrender. Straighten the legs. Come back up into star. Hands onto your hips. Pigeon toe your feet. So again, knife edges of your feet parallel to the tops of your mats. You're gonna pull your elbows back, look up, exhale, flat back all the way down. The slower the better. When you make it down to the bottom, bring the hands down onto the ground and then bend and straighten into your knees. Just some lateral side lunges. When you've had enough, come back into stillness. Hands underneath your shoulders. Half lift, flat back, gaze forward. Exhale, deep forward bend. See if you can bring forehead to the bottom of your mat. 2 more like that. Half lift, flat back. Exhale, pull yourself. Last time, you got it. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, surrender. Good. Lift that torso just slightly. Hands underneath your shoulders. Bend into your left knee. We're going to hold into this variation of Skandasana. Your right leg is straight. You're bending into your left knee. You should feel this opening right into that right inner thigh. Feels so good. Keep pressing your sit bones behind you. Try to keep the chest nice and open. You're holding for 3, for 2. Last one. Slowly straighten that left leg. Walk the hands towards the front of your space. Good. Low lunge on the right side. Take it slow, no rush. Plant your hands, 3 like a downward facing dog with the right leg. Exhale, pigeon pose. Right ankle by your left wrist. Right knee by your right wrist. Surrender forward. Good. Try to keep your hips nice and squared. See if you can give me 3 breaths in proud pigeon. You can even close off your eyes. No judgments. We all have a big tendency to get into this pigeon and then immediately want to surrender into sleeping pigeon. So we just try to reverse those habits. And then when you're ready, you can totally surrender the forearms down. You can stay on the hands if that feels good for you. Listen to your body. Maybe take a moment to check back in and ask yourself what it is that you need from the rest of this practice. We're not here too long. Take 3 more breaths. Finish out the last breath cycle. In through the nose, out through the nose. When you've had enough, press into your hands. We have just a little bit more of the flow on the right side. You're going to swivel your left leg forward. You're going to come into a seated big toe pose. So your left leg is straight, your right knee is bent. Sole of the right foot into the left inner thigh. You're going to face, try to keep your shoulders squared to the front of your own space. Reach the arms up towards the sky. Exhale, forward fold. See if you can grab your foot. If not, you can grab your calf or your knee. Try to bring the body down. You can always use tinting the finger pads right in front of you. Giving that left hamstring a little extra loving. You have 2 more breaths. Big breath in. Soft breath out. Slowly start to roll up. Take your time. Check it out. Listen close. Your right leg is already bent. All you're going to do is cross. Left leg on top of the right. We're going to come into this cow face variation. If it's available for you, try to stack your knees and then bring your ankles on the same lane. I don't even know if that makes sense. And then send left arm towards the sky. So left arm towards 12, right arm towards 6. Bend into both elbows. See if you can take cow face with your arms. Stay here if this is enough. For a lot of you, if you sit out a chair, you are feeling this. Welcome to cow face. If not, you can take more. Bring your heart to reach forward and then surrender over your legs. Try to bring your nose towards your left knee. And if you can see, I can't really reach on this variation of cow face. Totally fine. It's not necessary. You're only here for 5. Straight, stay with that sensation. 4. Surrender the upper body, your heart down towards the earth for 3. Last 2. Last 1. See if you can come up nice and flat back. Slowly release the arms. Just give them a little rinse if you have to. And then let's take it back. Left side. Send your left leg back behind you. We're going to retrograde. Plant the palms into the earth. Bring the right knee in towards your chest. Just hollow. You're only here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, downward facing dog. Take 3 breaths when you get there. In through the nose, out through the nose. 2 more breaths. Last big breath in. Exhale out. Let's take it home. Left leg towards the sky. Big breath in. As you exhale, stack your hips, scorpion tail. Bend into your left knee. Left heel reaches towards your right glute. Keep your shoulders squared. Stay here, breathe. See if you can lift your left knee just a little bit higher. And then big knee circles with that left knee. Open up into your hip joint. Reverse this motion. Square the hips, left leg high. Big breath in. Tap left knee, left tricep, and hold. 3. Get it up there. 2. 1. Send it back. 3-legged. Knee to nose tiger. Bring it in. Hold it. 3, 2, 1. Take it back. Big breath in. Left leg towards the sky. Left to right. Twist. 3, 2, 1. Slow and steady. 3-legged downward facing dog. Step it through. Low lunge. Take your time. Get that foot up there if you have to. I'll wait for you. When you get there, right hand plants underneath the right shoulder, left arm towards the sky. Big arm circles, forward and back. Reverse this motion. Good. Reach the left arm towards the sky. Big breath in. Check out. We're going to rotate towards the left side this time. Knife edges of your feet. That's the pinky toe side. And then drop the hips down towards the ground. We'll repeat that 2 more times, nice and slow. Come back into your low lunge twist. You're reaching your left arm towards the sky. Right hand underneath your shoulder. Twist open towards the left. Knife edge of both feet. Drop the hips down towards the ground. Reach your left arm back. Last chance you have. Left arm is reaching. You're pressing into your right hand. Knife edges of the feet. Drop the hips down towards the ground. Hold it. 3, 2, 1. Great job. Come back. Low lunge. Drop your back knee, arms towards the sky. Modified Anjaneyasana. Shift the weight forward and back. Nice and slow. If your wrists are just a little achy, just go ahead and give them a rinse here. Just some circles. And then settle into your modified Anjaneyasana, arms towards the sky. Look up, big breath in. Exhale, cactus the upper body. Reach up, inhale. Exhale, cactus. Last one, you got. Inhale. Exhale, cactus. Reach the arms up towards the sky. Slowly release them down towards the ground. Your toes are tucked. You're going to lift the back knee. Rotate your back toes. 45-degree angle for a warrior 1 setup when you're ready. Reach up. Bring the hands onto the hips, square the hips. So pull left hip back, right hip forward. Once again, if you had 2 flashlights, it would be guiding your way. Arms up towards the sky, inhale. Settle into the warrior one as you exhale. Look up towards your hands, inhale. Exhale, cactus the upper body. 2 more like that, reach up. Exhale, cactus. Last time, look up. Exhale, cactus. Reach the arms up towards the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Plant the palms, nice and slow. I'll wait for you. Send left leg, 3-legged downward facing dog. It's just a transition. Step the foot, low lunge. All 10 toes are facing the front of your space. When you're ready, open into your crescent. Woo! Take an inhale and an exhale. So the main difference, and I'll just take this time right here, the main difference between warrior one and crescent, which we're in right now, crescent, your toes are facing, all 10 are facing the front, whereas in warrior one is 45, one is to the front. So that's just the main difference right there. Look up towards the sky, big breath in. Exhale, goalpost. Inhale, look up. Exhale, goalpost. You have 1 more, stay with it. Exhale, goalpost. Send the arms up towards the sky. When you're ready, open into your warrior 2. Adjust, straighten the leg if you have to. You should align front heel with your back arch. Left knee stacks on top of the ankle. Shoulders, ribs, hips, all in one line. Inhale the arms forward and back. And settle into your warrior 2. Take 1 more breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Straighten the front leg. Reach the arms up towards the sky. Inhale, high warrior. Exhale, warrior 2. Just 1 more like that. Inhale, high warrior. Exhale, warrior 2. Reach the left arm towards the front of your space. Reach, reach, reach. Left forearm on top of the left knee. I just want you to not sink the weight in. You're really pressing. You're proud. You're open. You're thriving. Right bicep by your right ear. Stay, breathe. See if you can press into that left forearm just a little bit more. Inhale in. Exhale to lengthen. You're going to keep the bend into that front knee. All you're going to do is dance these arms down and back. Reverse the warrior. And then slowly straighten the front leg. Reverse your triangle. Stay here for 1 inhale. Exhale, reach back. Slow and steady. Star pose to the right side of your space. Heels in, toes out, reach high. As you exhale, goalpost the upper body. Bend into your knees. Just sway side to side. Second round. And then when you've had enough, come back into stillness. We'll do that breath to movement. Inhale, reach high, straighten the legs. Exhale, goddess. 2 more. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, goddess. Last time, stay with it. Reach high. Exhale, goddess. You have 3 breaths. Keep the chest open. You have a proud goddess moment. Last breath in. Bend those knees a little bit more. Slow and steady. Reach up. Star pose. Hands onto your hips. Pigeon toe your feet. So the knife edges of your feet are parallel to the top of your space. Pull your elbows back. Look up. Nice and slow. Flat back in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. You're halfway there. 4, 3, 2. Surrender. Wide-legged forward fold. Hands underneath your shoulders. Bend and straighten into both knees. Just some lateral side lunges once again. And then bend back into your right knee, straighten the left, just a modified skandasana here. We're breathing into the left inner thigh this time. Keep pressing your sit bones back towards the space behind you. Breathe here. Last breath in. Exhale out. Slow and steady, straighten both legs. We're gonna take 3 spine undulations, finger pads underneath your shoulders. Half lift, flat back, gaze forward. Exhale, deep forward bend. Bring that stretch into the hamstrings. Half lift, flat back. Exhale, deep forward bend. Last one, half lift. Exhale, let it go. Lift the torso. Walk the hands towards the front of your space. You're in a low lunge on the left side. We're gonna send it back. 3-legged downward facing dog. Left leg towards the sky. Just a transition. Pigeon pose on the left side. Left ankle by your right wrist. Left knee by your left wrist. You stay in proud pigeon. 3 breaths. Just 2 more. Last big breath in. Big breath out. If you're ready, you can surrender into your sleeping pigeon. Let it go. Last 3 breaths here, stay with it. Slowly walk your hands back up, lift your torso. You're gonna swivel your right leg towards the front of your space. Your right leg is gonna be straight. Your left sole of the foot is gonna be in the right inner thigh. Square your shoulders towards the front of your space. Reach the arms up towards the sky. Flex your right foot. Exhale. See if you can reach for the foot and then bend the elbows. If that's not accessible, totally fine. Grab your calf, maybe your knee. Maybe you just tent the fingers by your side. Try to bring your nose towards the knee. Give that right hamstring some love. Big breath in through the nose. Ujjayi all the way out. Slowly lift the torso off of that front leg. You're just gonna cross right knee over the left. So the left leg is on the bottom, the right leg is on top. You're gonna stack your knees as much as you can, as much as it's accessible. If you have a pillow around you, you wanna set it underneath your sit bones, that's always an option. Just check in that your ankles are sort of in the same line, or at least attempting to be. Right arm towards 12, left arm towards 6. Bend into your elbows. See if you can reach for your finger pads. And it's definitely more accessible for me on this side. Look up, lean back. Try to come all the way down with a flat back. Nice and slow, there's no rush. Try to bring your nose towards your right knee. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2. Slowly come up. Try to come up as slow as you came in, no rush. Release the bind. Release your legs. And then just shake them out. Shake them out, shake them out. We're gonna end in a Baddha Konasana, so soles of the feet to touch. Butterfly those knees open. We're gonna take 1 minute here. Reach the hands forward. For some of you, this might be as far as you go, totally fine. For some of you, see if you can bring your forehead towards your feet. You can even grab onto your ankles if that feels good. My eyes are on the clock. All you gotta do is breathe. Take your last deep breath in through your nose. Open mouth, exhale. Let it go. Tuck the chin in towards the chest. Very slowly start to roll up. You're gonna scoot your seat towards the front of your space, and you're just gonna start to wind it down. If you need some water, if you need to take your shirt off, you need a towel off, always an option. Otherwise, bring the knees in towards your chest. Give yourself a big ol' squeeze. You're gonna lift your shoulder blades off of the ground. Wrap both forearms around your shin bones, catching opposite elbows. Tucking in for 5. Holding all the energy you just cultivated for yourself for 4, 3, 2. See if your lips, your nose, or your forehead can touch your knees. And then exhale, surrender into your final resting pose, Savasana. Again, take as much room as you would like. Take off your ponytail, release the bun, and close off your eyes. This truly is the most important part of the whole time together, trying to reap the benefits of your hard work. So try to stay here with me. It's just about 40 more seconds. And if you'd like to stay here, you always have that option. But if you're ready to move forward with your day, start just wiggling your toes, circling your wrists and your ankles, flex and pointing your feet, swaying the head side to side, giving it a loving massage. You're gonna start to reach the arms overhead into a full body stretch. Send one more breath into your belly, one into your heart, and slowly start to roll off onto any side that calls you. Supported fetal pose, placing the ear on top of the bicep and both palms facing down onto the earth to ground the energy just one last time. Take this opportunity as your energetic rebirth. Take what you need, leave what doesn't serve you. When you're ready, you're gonna press up into an easy seated pose, Sukhasana, one leg in front of the other, hands in prayer position on top of your heart. Maybe close off your eyes. Thank you so much for allowing me to guide you through your Tuesday morning flow. It's truly an honor to be here with all of you. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, rest of your week. I hope to see you soon. Go with ease and peace. Namaste.